No money, no problem. You can garden for pennies. You don't need a fancy watering can. An old coffee can works just fine. And your plants don't know the difference. So we can get all fancy and grow a $50 tomato, or we can go by pennies and grow free tomatoes. This was seeds that we saved off of tomatoes from a couple years ago. We actually took a sucker off of this, rooted it, and that's free, and we're gonna get tomatoes off of that this year. I'm just waiting for these to ripen up. And our basil, which needs trimmed up again because it's putting on some seed heads, but we've made, a dozen plants off of it. You can do this too. No money, no problem. Got some ideas for you. Now obviously you can spend as little or as much as you want on a garden. We could have all colorful containers and big expensive raised beds, and we can produce just as much food as what we're producing in ground with leaves that fell out of the trees or grass that I just raked up off the ground. I didn't even buy a trash bag. I just had an old box laying around. That works just fine for moving things. And by the way, once we get done using this to move mulch, we can actually put soil in here, and we can use this as a container to grow, say, beets, radishes, some small fast-growing root crops, lettuce, or we could take this apart and we could lay it on some bare ground and put the grass or other mulch right on top of it. Use it kind of as a sheet mulch. Or, let's go back here. Or we can just break this apart and throw it in the compost pile. That gives you a layer of brown. And then you just get some weeds from outside the garden, throw it in there and get some more green. Building soil, slow compost, hot compost. There's always a way. Now, like I say, you can spend as much or as little in your garden as you want. And I get the cheapest bedding I can at the feed store, and it's pretty inexpensive. Now, of course, you can go up to the designer kind of bedding. That gets kind of pricey, and I wouldn't want to spread that on the garden. But for what we're doing and the benefit we receive, right now, for me, is worth it. But I'm also depending on the grass that we mow. Now, I'm seeing something here we're going to have to deal with, and this goes right along with spending as much money or as little as you need to. These were supposed to be bush, and that's definitely not a bush. That thing is wanting a trellis. So we're going to have to set up some kind of trellis, or it's going to take over the corn. It's going to get over here into the tomatoes. This is going to be a bad deal. So let's go ahead and do a cheap trellis, and I'll show you a trick on that. And this is where keeping extra wire and string comes in handy. In this little chaos patch, we got some kale, these beans which were supposed to be bush beans, but they're turning out to be pole beans. An amaranth came up and a corn came up. Right in here, it was kind of disturbed by the raccoons, but we need to put some kind of trellis here, and I don't want to get in the way of this okra behind me that's now putting on flowers. And this T-post is not very tall, and that's not going to help us a lot. But it's a nice stable base, and I'll show you how I extend that. Now I'm going to use my saved wire and this piece of conduit and just kind of wire that to it, and that'll extend it out. Right here is part of that trellis we set up for the tomatoes, and that'll work as the other half of this trellis. I know we're talking about gardening with pennies. Where'd you get the T-post? Well, here's the thing. You got to keep your eye out, and you got to anticipate. Whenever you see a yard sale or a farm sale, go on in, and once in a while, they'll have a single piece of conduit or a single T-post like this one, and you can usually pick that up for a little bit of nothing. Because who needs one T-post? Okay, so that's secure. And also, while you're keeping your eye out, look for scrap pieces of fencing. And then, here's the most critical part. Be ready to listen to, why do you have that? Well, I may need it sometime. And that sometime is today. You don't need any fancy ties. There's usually an end where this has been clipped. You just bend that over, twist it down. Do that in a couple spots, and your trellis will be just fine. And since we already have this over here, I'm gonna be able to anchor it a little higher than just off of the ground. It's gonna work really well for us. The wire we use to hook the conduit to the T-post, there's a big enough tail, we're able to bend that back and secure that into place. Leaving this off a little bit, and gently show them where they want to grow. Thread that through, and now we've made more room and we've saved some plants. So pick up whatever kind of material you can. Old wooden post, some conduit, old T-post. We're just gently going to do the same thing. We're just going to show them it's here. And this is how easy it is to garden on a budget. And I noticed this yesterday. The hardest part about gardening on a budget, people might call you cheap. I tied 2 pieces of string together instead of throwing it out. I think it's smart. Now, if you want a pretty garden, you can spend some money on it. If you want to grow some food, this is the way I do it. I thought folks might be interested. You can do this too. And until next time, remember, tie your string together, take care of yourself, take care of your family, and God bless you.